Edouard Mendy flies to African Cup of Nations with Senegal after Sadio Mane claim. Chelsea goalkeeper Edouard Mendy has flown to Senegal with Sadio Mane after the latter's controversial challenge on Cesar Azpilicueta on Sunday evening. The duo will compete for their country in this year's African Cup of Nations, with the two players missing around 4 weeks of competitive action for their respective clubs. Mane was the subject of controversy against the Blues as he elbowed Azpilicueta in the opening seconds of the game, but did not receive a red card for the challenge. Speaking to RMC Sport, via Julian Lawrence, Mendy gave his thoughts on his fellow Senegalese international's actions at Stamford Bridge. "Sadio is my brother, my compatriot. But he should not have stayed on the pitch after 1 minute." Just minutes after making the controversial challenge, Mane opened the scoring for Liverpool before Mohamed Salah doubled their lead. However, Chelsea fought back to make it 2-2 thanks to goals from Mateo Kovacic and Christian Pulisic. Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah has suffered another injury blow after he was substituted against Liverpool on Sunday evening. The Blues man started the game against the Reds at Stamford Bridge, which saw the hosts come from 2 goals down to draw 2-2 in a thrilling encounter. He was replaced by Jorginho in the second half of the game, with the 22-year-old hobbling off the pitch. According to Adam Newson, Chalobah was substituted against Liverpool due to a hamstring injury. It is believed that he was a doubt to start the game, but they decided to take the risk, with the centre-back eventually playing 70 minutes of the game. He suffered a similar problem against Watford at the beginning of December but only missed 3 games whilst he recovered. Chalobah is believed to be assessed on Monday to learn the status of his injury. Mateo Kovacic delivers verdict on Chelsea stunner as Blues claim Liverpool draw. Mateo Kovacic has described his stunning goal against Liverpool as beautiful, after Chelsea claimed a 2-2 draw on Sunday in the Premier League. The 27-year-old scored one of the goals of the season when he volleyed into the top corner to halve Chelsea's deficit after they fell 2 goals behind in the first half. But the ball fell to Kovacic on the edge of the box and he looped the sweet strike over Kevin Callagher to make it 2-1. Christian Pulisic struck Chelsea level in first-half stoppage to ensure the Blues avoided defeat against Jurgen Klopp's side. It was a game where the Blues fought until the very end despite off-the-field problems. They dug in and produced a big performance for Thomas Tuchel, who was under pressure following his dropping of club record signing Romelu Lukaku. Kovacic reflected on his beautiful goal and was delighted to fight back in a tough game to earn a point. "We were in a difficult moment because we were 2-0 down," Kovacic told the official Chelsea website. "We started the game quite well, then conceded 2 goals and it was difficult to come back. I had the luck that the ball came to me and I just shot. When I saw that it was going in, it was a beautiful goal, but I think we were growing with the momentum and we scored the second goal. I think we could have done even more, but we should be happy with that point because it was tough to come back." Cesar Azpilicueta agrees Liverpool draw is good result for Manchester City. Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta has labelled his side's draw against Liverpool on Sunday evening as a good result for Premier League leaders Manchester City. Speaking to Sky Sports after the clash, Azpilicueta gave his thoughts on how the result affects this season's title race as all 3 sides compete for the Premier League trophy. "Of course, it's a good result for them. They are at the top. It's football. They've been setting the standards in the Premier League high. It was up to us to close the gap at the beginning of the season. We need to raise level." The Spanish international was involved in controversy in the opening seconds of the game as he was elbowed by Liverpool attacker Sadio Mane, but the latter only received a yellow card rather than a red. Thiago Silva has signed a new 1-year contract at Chelsea for the 2022-23 season, it has been confirmed. The 37-year-old signed on a free transfer in 2020 and was set to leave the club at the end of the season when his current deal expired. But the club have officially confirmed he has signed a new deal for a further year at Stamford Bridge. Silva has become a fan favourite in West London, already winning the Champions League and Super Cup during his time with the Blues. Speaking the official Chelsea website on his new deal, the Brazilian said, "To play here with Chelsea is a real pleasure. I never thought I would play for 3 years here in this great club, so I'm very happy to stay for another season. I would also like to say thanks to my family, the club, Marina and to Mr. Abramovich for this opportunity. I will continue to give everything for this club and for the supporters, who have always been by my side since I arrived. It's amazing to have this relationship with the fans, and not only that but the players, staff and the whole club. I'm going to give everything to keep playing at this level in the most important league in the world." Chelsea director Marina Granovskaya also commented on the defender's new contract, adding, "Thiago Silva's experience, leadership and performances have been and remain very important to this squad, so we are hugely pleased to extend his contract by another year. We look forward to his continued influence as we seek honours this season and next, and more of the qualities that have led to him having such a big impact for us on and off the pitch." Chelsea provided update on potential transfer target Jude Bellingham. Chelsea have been provided an update on potential transfer target Jude Bellingham, according to reports. The Blues are believed to be interested in signing the 18-year-old midfielder who has highly impressed at Borussia Dortmund ever since he joined from his boyhood club Birmingham City in 2020. He has performed on the biggest stage, and as he is at such a young age, he is regarded as one of the most promising players in world football. According to Fabrizio Romano, via Anfield Watch, despite the interest he is attracting from some of Europe's other top sides, Bellingham is happy at Dortmund and has no plans to leave the club at the end of the season. Liverpool are also believed to be keen on signing him, but there is no certainty that the midfielder will depart the Bundesliga giants. The journalist said, "I think for Bellingham it will be super difficult for anyone to sign him in summer 2022. If Erling Haaland leaves Dortmund in 2022, I don't see Dortmund letting Bellingham leave as well. I'm told that he's not desperate to leave. He's a very smart guy, super professional. He's happy with Dortmund, he's always playing, and he knows that moving to England could be also a lot of pressure for him, as he is one of the biggest talents in English football and one of the biggest talents in the world." Bellingham has made 70 appearances in all competitions for Dortmund since his arrival last season, with 7 goals and 13 assists to his name. Thomas Tuchel has full support of Chelsea squad over Romelu Lukaku handling. Thomas Tuchel has the full support of both the Chelsea hierarchy and squad over his handling of Romelu Lukaku over the last week, according to reports. Lukaku came out and expressed his unhappiness at his current situation at Chelsea, which caught Tuchel by surprise after the Blues head coach felt he was happy. The Chelsea hierarchy backed the German decisions to drop him for the match against Liverpool, which they drew 2-2 on Sunday afternoon. A meeting was scheduled for Monday between the pair to discuss the interview and the next steps forward, before Tuchel comes to a final decision. Tuchel is claimed to have spoken to 4 Chelsea players for advice over their thoughts on the situation: Jorginho, Cesar Azpilicueta, N'Golo Kante and Antonio Rudiger, who are all backing Tuchel. As per The Athletic, a source told them, "I was speaking to one of the players and asked him if anyone was sticking up for Lukaku. He said no, none of them can believe he's done it." Tuchel will make his decision in the early part of this week over what Lukaku's position in the side is and whether or not he will return to the matchday squad against Tottenham Hotspur for the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg on Wednesday night. The Chelsea boss said, "He is our player and will stay our player. We will always protect our players, and when we take certain decisions, first we have to evaluate the situation and not listen to the media or the pressure. But we want to understand what he said and why he said it. This is the meeting tomorrow. From there, we will take the decision, and if the decision is he is good to go on Wednesday, this is the decision. If it's not, it's not. I can't tell you right now because we need to talk and understand the situation better. From there we go. Once the situation is clear, there's no doubt he will stay our player and we will also protect our player."
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.